time I'll soon forget. So far between the lines, I'ma write a new set, a new beginning. Reflecting on the times that were that hard. I've fallen down many times, but I got mad hard.
It's good, YouTube. I gotta clean my pool, man. Starting to get nice out. There goes a Regal Beagle. Gotta clean my yard up. Gotta fix one of my mowers. Broke the deck the other day. Alright, let me show y'all something real quick. But y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Mexican Lee, back with another video. Mexican Lee's Therapy Garage. Just picked this thing up the other day. I'm gonna try to save it. It's got a motor and trans in it that doesn't belong to the car. Whoever owned it or had it before me stuffed that motor in it. Didn't hook it up. So I don't know if it runs or not, but we're gonna find out. It spins over. It sounds decent, but couldn't get it to fire up when I picked the car up. But I need to find this trim piece right here for the door. Everything else is there. Seems pretty decent. Interior is real nice, decently clean for the most part. I got to change some door pins and bushings, raise this door up, but the dash isn't cracked at all whatsoever. I may pull it out and just re-dye it, clean it up first and see how it looks, and then condition it. But that, other than that, man, real clean, really nice and clean. It's already got aftermarket gauges somebody else took the time to put in there. They look really nice when they're lit up, so I may leave those in there. But I got a lot of work to do to it. I'm not gonna mess with it right now, so I am gonna I got to go down and get the title transferred over to my name. The bumper shock, somebody tried pushing the car and they pushed both bumper shocks in, so I got to get those. I'm gonna try to push the bumper out, at least, you know, to save the plastics up here, the bumper cover on the top. I don't want it to dry up and crack, so I'm going to try to stick a jack or something underneath that and try to push the bumper back. If not, at least take it off. But tail lights aren't busted. All the chrome's there except for that driver's side door trim piece. It's a nice little GP, man. I'm not too partial on the Grand Prix. I just didn't really like the front end on them. But now that I have one, I may go ahead and do a little work to it, clean it up. I don't know if I'm gonna flip it, trade it, or keep it. But just wanted to show y'all real quick what I came up on the other day. And the deal was so good I couldn't turn it down. I didn't need another car. I definitely don't need another project. As you can see, I got a lot on my hands as it is, but it's all good. Okay, so what we got going on with GhoSSt today, I busted ass on this thing for the past few days. Didn't take any footage of it because it was basically going in and out of the car with my my little die grinder with the little 2-inch discs on it, the roll-out discs, wire wheels, the drill, and tried to clean up the floor best I could. All these little spots that have these little rust spots, the metal is still super thick. There's nothing that's falling through. That side is the worst side. But if you remember, I replaced some metal over here and then this whole chunk right here. So I still have to go on the bottom of the car and seam seal all that, clean that up and seam seal that. But I'm not going to do that right this second. And this thing will probably not ever see any more rain. But I am going to still go underneath the car and clean that metal up and seam seal it. That way it's protected underneath. But I have to hit this little section right here underneath the pedals the best I can, clean it up, and then get it ready. So I want to tape off my doors. We're going to get some paper and then cover the doors. I'm going to do my best to cover up a little bit more underneath the dash. I got to fix some of this stuff. I kind of ripped it here and there, going underneath there back and forth with the sander and stuff. That little spot right here that there's some rust, I need to clean that up, and that right there, at least get the flaky rust off. That way I can get it covered up. But for the most part, the whole back half is done. I taped all that up. That way the inside of the trunk doesn't get dirty. Everything inside the trunk, everything inside the trunk is covered up with plastic, but I still wanted to do that. Right here, the mufflers are right underneath that floor. So I need to get down there and put some tape over these holes because I don't want my mufflers getting painted. Eventually what we're gonna do first is for all the rust, I'm gonna put a rust converter on it. Once that dries, it says up to 48 hours. It'll be converted into a black sealer or something, but it converts the rust to where it doesn't rust anymore is what it's supposed to do. So we're going to hit all the rust spots with that. And then once that's dry, I'll come back, wipe everything down, blow it out, and then I'll come back and spray some epoxy primer on the rest of the floor. After that's done and dried, then we'll come back and seam seal everything. So there's a couple places I need to hit with the Scotch-Brite. This spot under here. Then there's a couple of edges where I couldn't get no sanders into or the wire wheel. So we'll hit that with a Scotch-Brite right quick. Wipe everything out with thinner. And then we'll go ahead and apply the rust converter. This is a rust converter I have right here. FDC rust converter. I bought it off of Amazon. And the reviews for it, I watched a lot of YouTube videos on it, and man, a lot of people love it. So we're gonna go ahead and use that. This is my shifter. After soaking it in Evaporust, I let it set for, I don't know, almost a whole week. And then I came back, scuffed it, and after I cleaned it really good, shot it with some epoxy primer, and put it back together, and she's dried up. I do want to, where these little plastic pieces are at, the sliders, I'm going to put some grease in there. It moves perfectly fine now, but I will go back in there and grease that up. These are the nuts that hold the seats down. I soaked those and cleaned them off real good with the wire brush. The shifter cable, the cable boot or seal, whatever that's called, I ordered a new one of those. Mine was ripped up pretty good from the previous person trying to change that that cable. But also got the little plastic covers for the seats. A couple of mine broke. They were so dry and brittle. I ordered new ones from gbodyparts.com. So those came in. Got my seam sealer ready. And what else? I think that's it, man. I think that's it. Oh, I got my kill mat. Kill mat came in. So let me go ahead and get to masking my doors off and getting ready to prep the bottom half of this floor in the front. I want to maybe try to put some more paper up underneath my dash, because if I have to spray the epoxy, I don't want all that overspray going up inside there, which probably won't hurt anything. It's just going to be real light. I'm not going to use a lot of air pressure, but we'll see how that goes. But anyways, y'all stay tuned.
You can't catch me outside, coming from the north to the south side. This is my time. Ain't no truth in lies. I'ma break 'em down. Stay where you reside, then don't make 'em sound. You can't catch me outside, coming from the north to the south side. This is my time.
So we're back. So we got everything taped up, masked off. Went ahead and got the wax and grease remover out, wiped the whole floor down. I did hit a few areas here and there with the Scotch-Brite, best I could. It ain't gonna be a show car. If it was, I would have cut the whole floor out and put a whole new floor pan in it. The body would have been off the frame. So for what I'm doing on this car, it's gonna last a long time. And ain't no mirrors getting put underneath the car. So let's turn this camera. All right, so this is what we got. So like I said, we went ahead and masked up the doors, The dash was already done. The rear deck was already done. I went ahead and did that door over there. Got the rocker panels. Just in case if I do have to spray that the epoxy, I wanted this covered up because I'm not painting the outside yet. I'm not doing any body work, anything like that yet. So I don't want it looking too bad. I'm more worried about saving this, getting it cleaned, getting it covered. That way I can go ahead and get my interior put in. So what I'm gonna do next is, now that everything's set and ready, I couldn't get my hands in between the muffler and the floor pan enough to where I could tape these holes up from the bottom like I did here, the drain holes. So I went ahead and just put some paper around the whole muffler. So that's done, that's set. Let me see. I do want to, I'm gonna quick clean all my seatbelt bolts. I'm gonna clean those up the best I can. I'm gonna put these in the hole. That way the holes don't get filled with whatever product I'm putting on this floor. And then at the same time, the bolts will get painted too. So that's gonna be a plus. But GhoSSt floor is finally ready. So what we're gonna do, I gotta shake this stuff up really good. Then we're gonna put some in a paint cup and we're gonna go ahead and brush it on. It's gotta set for at least 48 hours. It's gotta do its thing for 48 hours. After that, I can top coat it. So everything that is rusty, that is gonna get covered, brushed on with this stuff right here. Everything else is gonna stay open until I get the epoxy paint, ready to go, mixed up, put in the gun, and then shot. So let's go ahead and get this camera cut off and get this stuff brushed on.
Balls, you gotta stay from the balls, nigga. Stay from the balls. Balls. Put some sauce on that bitch. Huele loco con sauce.
Ponete loca, loco, ponte el foco, diga te explico, tonto. Been in bad, take notes, don't get straight mental. No time for snitching, hotos. Get off my mojo, get out my square. That's a big no-no, get hit with the fofo. Crush your brow, quito medo coco. Balas expansivas te dejan sin moco. Straight killer si no me equivoco. Northside photos on the cholos andan locos.
All right, YouTube, we are back. Yo, man, there's some nice stuff right here. I think I might even use this on the frame. That way I don't have to sand it all the way down to bare metal or go to getting it sandblasted. I might put this right here on GhoSSt on the frame. FDC rust converter. It will bond to bare metal. So for those that are, you know, hey man, you're only supposed to put on rust. No, I called them to make sure it does bond to bare steel. It just has to be cleaned. So I wasn't about to do every single little tiny little rust spot. Man, fuck that. We're just gonna put it on. Oop, dropped the F-bomb, sorry. But she's done. All the little surface rust areas are covered very well. I will do a second coat. It says to let this dry. So we're gonna let it dry. I'm gonna apply a second coat and then let that dry for 48 hours. After 48 hours, it can be top coated. So paint, primer, epoxy, whatever you want to use, which I'm going to use epoxy primer. We'll go ahead and, I don't know if I'm going to apply it with a paintbrush or if I'm going to shoot it with the gun. If I shoot it with a gun, I'm going to try to go as low as air pressure as possible. And I may even cover the car up with some plastic or even just use this right here and just cover up the quarters, the trunk, the roof, just to kind of keep a lot of the overspray off the car. Does need paint job, but I'm not trying to paint it right this second. So this is the main thing that I'm worried about. That way when the carpet gets here, I can lay the kill mat out. We'll get all that applied. After seam sealer, we got to do seam sealer still. Once all this dries, once I lay the epoxy, all that stuff dries, we'll do the seam sealer all the way around the car. Then once that dries up, then of course, kill mat. Then we'll roll out the jute, put the jute material in, then the carpet, cut all the holes for the, you know, the center console, the shifter, the seats and seat belts. We'll get all that situated, done. And then by then my interior should be done and ready. I'm not rushing them. I haven't called them anything. I'm not pressed. So when he calls and says it's ready and I'll go pick it up, then we'll worry about it. But for now, this is the main thing that I wanted done. I will get underneath the car, and where I did put the patch panels, we'll clean that up the best we can. If I have to sandblast it, I will. But I want to put some seam sealer under there, nice and smooth, just to kind of fill in the gap, and then undercoat it, or I don't even want to undercoat it, because like I said, the belly of the car, it's white and it looks just this clean right here. Just needs to be wiped down, but it really is clean. I'm not exaggerating. All the rust was coming from the inside here. There's no rust on the belly, so that'll come later though. I just wanted to save this floor and get my interior put in, and then we'll worry about other things. But again, y'all, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Hit that subscribe button. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. It's free. You ain't gonna get no emails. You ain't gonna get no spam texts. You ain't gonna get any of that shit, man. You ain't gonna get billed for it. Just hit that subscribe button for your boy. Help a boy out. You know, just kind of keeps me in the algorithm, and that's it. That's all it's gonna do. It ain't gonna bother you. Now, if you love the content, if you would love watching your boy on there, then go ahead and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified every time I drop a video. But that's going to conclude this video, because all I'm going to do, again, we're going to let that dry. I'm going to put a second coat on it, and then we're done for the day. So, Mexican Lee's Therapy Garage, y'all. We're out.
It's time I picked up all the pieces. It's so frustrating. Let me out of this cage. I'm not listening no more. 'Cause you're the one that's wrong, and you're gonna regret this life. All your words I'ma soon forget. So far between the lines, I'ma write a new set, a new beginning. Reflecting on the times that were that hard. I've fallen down many times, but I got mad hard.